The NFL's West Side will be rocking this week. In one corner, the San Francisco 49ers, whose fans claim SoFi is actually their house, taking on the actual residents of said property, the LA Rams, both teams getting in the ring feeling a little wobbly.
Stafford rolling the dice, throwing end zone. The half cannot end on a defensive penalty.
They're saying uncatchable.
Yep.
Okay, the Rams are feeling more than just wobbly. 49ers taking on the league's Black Knight at this point. No team with as many key limbs missing after a few rounds of action. Matthew Stafford losing Puka Nacua week 1, then Cooper Kupp last week.
And yeah, now Kupp has to come off the field.
You can't see that.
Boy, they cannot afford any injuries. That's the one that could bankrupt them.
You've got no arms left. Yes, I have, just a flesh wound. But it's not just their arms. Their O-line was down 3 starters last week as well, and it showed. Matthew Stafford got sacked 5 times.
Stafford loses it, Cardinals got it. And Dennis Gardeck has made his presence felt all game.
Black Knight always triumphs. Have at you. Okay, that's it. Cardinals' pass rush isn't even thought to be all that dangerous, whereas San Francisco's is. Leonard Floyd, Javon Hargrave, Nick Bosa, of course. They sacked Sam Darnold 3 times, Bosa with a pair.
Make it by Darvish, Bosa! Devours Arnold. A sack right there for Nick Bosa.
Stafford does not face a secondary that comes in off a good showing, though. Everyone saw the 97-yard bomb they gave up to JJ. Safety Jair Brown got tagged for that one. The 49ers let Darnold go 17 for 26, over 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, a rating near 110.
97 yards! Holy smokes!
Kupp is out, then Demarcus Robinson and Tutu Atwell come into focus. Atwell, 48 yards last week, Robinson, 50.
Kaiser White almost got to Stafford, who buys time, launches for Robinson, who makes a catch downfield to save his quarterback.
Rams do have Kyron Williams at running back, but he too struggled to do much with their big uglies hurt. And they're also on a backup tight end. Williams just 2.1 a run versus Arizona, 25 yards. Speaking of run games, that's San Francisco's big thing, and even though they won't have CMC, his backup has filled in admirably. Rams defense gets Jordan Mason, great week 1, followed it with 100 yards on 5 a pop and scored.
Looking for a block, and he got it inside McKivitz. Touchdown! Touchdown, San Francisco!
Mason could go on a 3-game C-note bender if LA doesn't shore up their run defense. Gave up 231 yards on 5.8 a carry to Arizona. Sure, 59 of those yards were to Kyler Murray. Stafford's not that type. But 122 yards on 5.8 a carry to running back James Conner.
Conner steps home. High stepping for the touchdown.
Rams' entire defensive unit needs a bounce back. They got shredded by Murray as a passer, too. 17 for 21, over 265 yards, 12.7 yards per attempt. That's fat. 3 touchdowns, a rating of 158.3. That's the perfect rate, unless you're the Rams' defense.
Launches, end zone, Harrison!
LA didn't handle Marvin Harrison Jr. well at all. 2 touchdowns allowed, 130 yards. Safety Cameron Curl tagged for the 60-yard TD. Cornerback Tre'Davious White gave up 2 touchdowns. They have a lot to try and forget.
Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone! Touchdown again!
Rams pass rush, Jared Verse, Michael Hoyt, Byron Young, Kobe Turner have teeth, but only Turner made it home to see Kyler only once. But maybe more visits this week. Brock Purdy taken down 6 times by the Vikings, 3 of them blamed on linemen, 2 of those on left tackle Trent Williams.
The puck always grabbed and taken down!
Purdy comes in off a mixed outing, 2 turnovers, one of them a pick, and the team went 2 for 10 on 3rd down versus Minnesota.
Deflected, ricochet, Metellus has picked it up, turnover!
BCB also threw for 319 yards. He had a rating over 100, but he won't have Debo this week. Huge game last week, too, 110 yards. Craig got him with a brick, though, and he's out. So maybe Brandon Ayuk wakes up.
Brandon Ayuk, for the first time today, comes up with a reception.
Ayuk just 43 yards last week. Juwan Jennings enters off a 37-yard outing, and the hitchhiker scored for them. George Kittle, 7 catches, 76 yards as well.
Caught, Kittle dives, crimes, touchdown! Touchdown, George Kittle.
Tight end was also a problem for the Rams defense last week, 67 yards allowed to Trey McBride. I gotta be honest, I was a little down last week. Then I saw someone call out Greg Kittle for me in the comment section. After double checking to make sure that I didn't reference the legend himself, I smiled. So thanks for that post and all the thumbs up it got. It brightened my day. Go ahead and hit the comment section with some more tales of Greg the GOAT, along with your takes on this matchup. Your prediction would be appreciated too.